all of you in attendance. If any of you have a question for Tim, we can let you write it down on a piece of paper. We'll ask those questions throughout the show. Greg Foster will be joining us a little bit later. I've already had one question thrown your way, and that is, who was your favorite professor when you were at UTEP? I wonder how that question could possibly have been thrown out here tonight.
I don't know. There's a lot of them that I like to help me out.
There's one in particular to my right.
I don't know.
How was Professor Shannon?
Shannon? Oh, man. Wow. He was very, very hard.
Did you pass his class?
Yeah, I passed his class with A's and B's, but he as a man, he always wanted to talk about basketball, and I was like, well, I'm going to teach the class, and then you can take me out for dinner later, and we'll talk about basketball. No. He was a great guy, he is a great guy, and he's like each semester I had his class, because he was on criminal justice, and he taught me a lot, and he was one of my favorite teachers, and he was always at the game giving me some lip. Hardaway, why don't you pass the ball, stop shooting the ball. Hardaway, stop double dribbling. Hardaway this, Hardaway that. And then I couldn't get on him because I'm in his class, and so I just took it. So
sounds like another coach. Right. If you didn't have to deal nothing with Coach Haskins, then you had that.
Right. He didn't know nothing about the game of basketball.
Of course not. Of course not. All right, great question. Excellent. Let me take you back for a second to when you arrived from Chicago. And I know Coach Haskins was talking about Russ Bradford. Russ, when he came and recruited you for the first time to UTEP, did you have any idea at all what UTEP basketball was even about?
No, I didn't know nothing about UTEP. After Russ Bradford came and talked to me, I started looking it up. I started talking to some people. I started researching Nate Archibald, and when he went in 1966 and they won a championship, and Don Haskins, because you have to have the right fit for yourself and the right coach and the right style of basketball. And came down here for a visit. Like the city, like the people here, they're very friendly. The first year was tough. It was tough, but when Russ Bradford came down, I really knew when Russ Bradford was real serious. He played basketball with us one Saturday morning, and somebody cut him in the head right here, and he was like, Russ, you bleed. He kept talking. He was like, Russ. He kept talking to me. I was like, Russ, you bleed, man. Go downstairs, wipe your face. He kept talking to me. I was like, you know what? He really, truly wanted me to come to this school, because any other body would have went downstairs and wiped the blood off their face and try to take care of himself. He was trying to explain to us why he got hit in the face. He was like, just go ahead and wipe your face off. We'll still be up here with Russ playing basketball, and don't worry about it. He's like, okay, you still be up here, so you're not going to leave? No, we're not going to leave you here. So, I knew that's when he really wanted me. That's when he really wanted me to come in and take Phil Pass. And it was the right fit for me. At first, it was tough for me. It's tough for anybody out of high school going into somewhere that, they really don't know nobody and far away from home. So it was kind of tough for me my first year, but not playing as much as I wanted to play. But my high school coach always told me, whatever you get into, stick it out. Stick it out. You don't know if it's the right choice or if it's the wrong choice until you stick it out. And everybody has got to go through obstacles and to get what they want. And so I just sat down and concentrated on school and concentrated on basketball and started meeting a lot of more people and just went from there.
You recruited in 84, 85.
84, 85.
Now, when you came here for the first time, it was kind of during the height of UTEP's glory. I mean, this was a team that was ranked nationally, and they had some incredible talent at that time. Fred Reynolds, Kent Lockhart, Judah Smith, many of those players. Dave Feil, that's right. You had a chance to play with those guys. Lester Goodwin, you might have seen his senior year also when you first arrived in El Paso.
Yeah, I saw Lester Goodwin play. I didn't play with him, but it was G. Jackson was going to be the starters spot. Again, Dave Feil was going to be senior center, and then Jude Smith, Quentin Gates, Wayne Campbell, and those guys. And then I was going to come off the bench and still here and there. And we was ranked my first year. We went all the way up to I think 10th or 9th or somewhere in there, and we We had a good game against Georgetown that year here at the down Haskins Center. Now down Haskins Center, it used to be the Special Event Center.
Sure.
And we had a great season in, and we went to the NCAA where we won the WAC. Then the Mexico game, the famous paper toss, paper cup. Man, it was a lot going on down here while I was here.
I was going to say, it was busy times for you.
It was busy times. It was busy times. So, and I enjoyed all of it.
A lot of different players actually, but you just mentioned Gene Jackson. I think Gene Jackson is one of those players that will always go down as one of the most popular UTEP players in the history of the program. He was liked by everybody, loved by the fans, and I'm curious, since you probably went up against him in practice more than anybody else, what it was like with your relationship with Gene going to UTEP during those years?
When I first got here, I was cocky, just like any other freshman. You cocky, you think that you're going to come in and start right away or take somebody's position. And he looked at me and he even told me, like, you really don't know, your situation down here, so just be quiet and just go about being a freshman. So I said, okay, cool. So, he's straightforward, and I like that. He's very candid, straightforward, and he just tells you like it is. And at first day of practice, I saw how tough it really was in practice. And he, instead of him, not teaching me anything, just let me, be on my own, he taught me a lot. He sat me down, I asked him questions. He taught me just a lot about, just becoming a basketball player in college, because it was tough. You got to work hard. Everything is hard. Nothing is lackadaisical. Nothing you can't, jog through anything. It's full speed like you want to, like you're in the game. And he taught me how to play defense. Play one-on-one defense. Because I thought he had exceptional great hands on defensive end, and he had a lot of energy for a guy that picks up full court and brings the ball down and talks to the guys and make sure that the guys are in the right place. So he had a lot of energy. So I learned a lot from Gene, and everybody that played with him and knew him learned a lot from him. Not on the court but off the court.
A lot of people say that had Gene not passed away so suddenly and tragically, that he would have played in the NBA.
Yes.
And probably would have become a nice NBA basketball player. What were your thoughts on that?
No question about that. He would have become an NBA ball player, and he would have been a nice NBA basketball player. Yes.
As a minor, who were some of the players that you were the closest to? Who did you hang out with, and which players did you really get a chance to spend time with off and on the court?
Well, I spent a lot of time with Wayne Campbell, Antonio Davis, Prince Stewart, who else? Chris Sandel, Quinn Gage. It was just a family affair. I spent time with a whole lot of people. And we talked and what we was going to do in games, and how was we going to play next year, and all that type of stuff. So I hung out with a whole lot of players.
Because people wonder, how close, how tight-knit of a group were you guys during those times when you won so many leagues, won so many WAC championships, you went to the tournament all the time? Were you a pretty close group off and on the court?
That's when you become closer, because everybody else is out there gunning for you. So as you win and playing these games, and these guys are trying to defeat you, you come close as a team, as a family, and go out there and want to do anything you can do for the team. If a man broke past me and get to the rim, and I got somebody else there to pick up my man and take a charge and block his shot, that's the love of the game. That's somebody helping you out that probably didn't want to help you out, but he stepped up for you and for the team and helped out the team and made it happen.
You're just joining us